A song for the dark times. Iain Rankin's latest Rebus book title could suggest it was set during the current pandemic.
Well, I got the idea for the title in September last year, and believe it or not, looking around the world at that time, I thought we're living in very dark times. Little did I know, because people say, oh, you're very prescient, you knew that the COVID was coming. Did I heck?
Rebus is synonymous with Edinburgh, but this time he's on the road.
I want to take him out of his comfort zone and take me out of my comfort zone. His daughter lives on the north coast of Scotland. So I jumped in the car and drove up the North Coast 500, up to Durness and Tongue, and I got all that done just before lockdown. From a writing perspective, lockdown was fine. That's what I would have been doing anyway, but more so because every public event I had been cancelled. So the only thing that was sustaining me mentally, psychically, was the writing of this book.
And you've been very open about the difficulties of not being able to see your son during this time.
My son, he's 26. He's in a kind of community of young adults, all with severe special needs. So they really have been strictly locked down since February. But my son's very tactile, he's very sociable, so it was really heartrending for us not to be able to sit with him. So we started going and looking over the wall or looking through the gate at him, and that's where we are.
There are scripts for a new Rebus TV series and stage play ready, but fans may have to wait for the detective's return.
We're just waiting for somebody to green light it, but everything with COVID, everything's got knocked back. I'm a huge fan of live theatre and a huge fan of live music, and both of those are finding it very difficult just now. If we don't get a vaccine, there's got to be another route through it. Otherwise, we're going to lose so much talent and things that make life worth living. One of the lovely things during lockdown was fans had been getting in touch with me through social media saying, oh my God, how would Rebus deal with this? And then the National Theatre of Scotland got in touch. So I wrote this one act, this little 10-minute play, Rebus telling us about his day. It was very moving, and they said to me, we've got Brian Cox to agree to do it. I went, you're joking.
I miss the pub. Pub's plural.
Ian celebrated his 60th birthday during lockdown with a pint outside his and Rebus's favourite bar. But it's not his leading man he's morphing into.
I used to live in a nice big posh house in a street in Edinburgh, and I decided my gangster would live in that street. And the locals didn't like it. But then I moved him into a flat in Quarter Mile in Edinburgh. And then lo and behold, 2 years later, I moved into Quarter Mile. I'm following the baddie around, and I need to talk to a psychoanalyst about this.
Surely that baddie needs unleashed then in another book.
You know, when I turned 60, my wife's plan was that I take it a bit easier and we go travelling, but travelling can't do at the moment, so what am I going to do? So I think I might start writing another book. No promises though, no promises.
Laura Boyd, STV News.
Thank you very much.